2, 1. Activate.
Bulldog breed, slightly the heavier by a couple of kilos, slightly the faster by 1 mile an hour. Exterminator's blade, though, certainly the more damaging. Already rendering metal there, bending and buckling and shredding and tearing. And Bulldog breed, upended, flipped over, can self-right using the flipper, and once again hopping away. Oh, but they know. Look at the faces. Look at the faces. They know. Tony Summerfield desperately trying to drive Bulldog breed away from the trouble zone. An Exterminator after them, and to kill a lot, that hardly helps. Exterminator's blade back up to full speed. Only checked when it comes into contact with Bulldog breed's armour. Into the CPZ. How can Bulldog breed turn this fight around? It is difficult to see here a way out for them, because they can't flip, can they? They can't get in underneath Exterminator because their front is buckled up. Exterminator pushes into the clutches of Sir Killalot in that CPZ. Oh, Sir Killalot almost tried to lance on Exterminator, but clutches Bulldog breed, plucks it up. The ref bot looking on. Exterminator moves away, knowing, I think, theirs is a place in the grand final. Moments away surely now for the team from Herefordshire. Exterminator in again on Bulldog breed. Well, they've done terrifically well to get this far, but they will get no further unless there is a major turnaround. I mean, we have seen robots at this stage, this dominant, drive themselves into the pit, get too close to an arena side wall, and then a flipper has tossed them out. That's happened in the past in Robot Wars, but not this side. Not this side. Bulldog breed. For a minute there, I thought your kennel awaited. Down and away out of that arena. Sir Killalot comes in. Never misses a chance. Well, give a dog a bone. You know the story. Exterminator again. And a bit of metal is ripped away from Bulldog breed. Sir Killalot crumples. Exterminator thrashes. Tony Summerfield and Robert Summerfield look on. They can barely watch. Oh. There's a tattered noise to it all. The tyre exposed. Oh. They're beaten. Is he saying stop it? Is he saying refbot come in? So much work goes into these machines. They've gone so far. And one step away from the grand final. Bulldog breed has been put back on its lead, and it will go back to the kennels, a whimpering, not barking. Just watch out for Hard moving there into the spotlight. They've already qualified for the World Championships in this series, and it's a durable little machine. Velociripper is colourful. Cat 3 is experienced. Velociripper trundles up. Oh dear, T-Rex takes a hammer blow from Mr. Psycho and has to get away from there. We know that the control is exposed, but they're spinning meanly. Cat 3 is impaled on the arena floor and will be in trouble there. There's Hard underneath Velociripper, slamming Velociripper against the arena wall. That's good work by the Belgian team. They're a mean-looking bunch as well if we get to see a close-up of them. Velociripper in reverse, spinning away, piggybacks up on Hard. Great speed, Velociripper, up to 15 miles an hour across the arena floor. Just saw there a close-up of the Cat 3 team, Julianne Williams it was. Cassius Crone comes steaming through. Hard, good little turn away. Velociripper in on the red bot. Is that allowed, sir? Get, sir. That's terrible, sir. Hard, pushing in on Velociripper once more. This is a terrific fight, isn't it? Once again, we've got 4 very mobile robots as the fight trundles on. Not too sure about T-Rex in it. No, I am now. Look at that. The spinning blade. That can cause major problems to Velociriptor's fiberglass lid. Fiberglass in what is basically a snake pit, a flame pit, a den of thieves. Are they sure? They're pushing there the pit release button. Good work by Trevor Wright, the designer and builder. Spinning again, T-Rex trying to cause damage on hard. The pit has been released. Oh, they're very, very close. T-Rex needs to get away and does so. Across the arena floor. No problems with the control. We feared that. This is a really good fight. Very even, very open, and one of the best of Robot Wars, the 7th Wars thus far. Velociriptor just dodged the hammer. Cat 3 seems to have lost the plot a wee bit, but is okay now. Oh, Velociriptor on its side. Wright's just at the right moment. Down comes Cat 3's axe, but there's no axe point, I don't think, though. We'll have to have another look. No axe point, look on Cat 3. That's wasted weaponry, and down goes T-Rex. The first of the brave competitors to fall. Which means 2 from these 3 will survive. Is Velociriptor moving? Just suddenly, the pace has got a lot slower. Because I think Velociriptor have run themselves to a standstill. Hard, pushing again. Velociriptor down! Hard, and Cat 3 survive. But with what damage, I wonder? Never mind. Tough as nails, up and over Bulldog breed. Bouncing down. Somewhere underneath is that Robo Chicken trophy. Is invertible, of course, tough as nails. And if Bulldog breed gets caught in the pincers, they will be in major peril. They snap the pincers together to the crusher. You heard the snap, but Bulldog breed survived. And at the moment, those problems Tony Somerville was telling us about in the pits don't seem that evident. Robert Summerfield, 17 at the controls. Can they keep the machine straight? Straight enough. They're doing very well here, Bulldog breed. Because the way Tough as Nails fought earlier in the competition, I had them down as a dead-set winner of this. And Bulldog breed flips them, and Tough as Nails is in trouble. And the best of British here is flying the Union Jack high and proud. Tough as Nails bounces down. They cannot get Bulldog breed in their grips. And this is brilliant stuff from the Bulldog. They are growling out there and prowling, and now they're caught by Tough as Nails. This is the closest battle we've seen in this semi-final so far. Tough as Nails couldn't get traction, and Bulldog breed again away. There's the pit yawning. Tough as Nails tries the big heave-ho, and Bulldog breed digs in, resilient as ever. Tough as Nails, the cross arena drive. Bulldog breed off the arena sidewall and shoves back. This is a terrific tug of war out there now. Sergeant Bash has a look. Was there a flick of flame? They lock horns. What a wonderful battle. Bulldog breed, the concentration etched on the face of Tony Summerfield, an engineer by trade. Over the flame pit, to and fro. Is that causing damage to the 2 1-horsepower motors inside Bulldog breed, I wonder? Is the energy dissipating in their full pressure flipper? Is Tough as Nails a one-trick pony? Their tyre is tattered. Bulldog breed comes in once again and tries to flip them out. Sergeant Bash is ready. For me, Bulldog breed has been the worthier of the 2 here. And that is surprising. Heat finalists in the 4th Wars, the 5th Wars, Tag Team Terror Champions in Robot Wars Extreme in the past. Bulldog breed holding on. The push by Tough as Nails. They can't get them in the pit. That is Bulldog bravery for you. Now they try to get in underneath the ground clearance of Tough as Nails. 3 centimetres that ground clearance. And in Robot Wars terms, that is yawning. This is going to go to the judges, and they will mark on start, control, damage and aggression. And I think we may well have a surprise here. Bulldog breed seeded, but I'd have had Tough as Nails before we had activate. I'm not sure now. Brilliant stuff. Terrific fight.
Will Jason's bent arm drop off? Did he shove his batteries down his trousers? That's what I want to know. There is the arena button. The house robot goes a rogue. Dead Metal enter the arena and pins. Concussion.
No. Keep going.
They're okay. Just about with their custom-made machine. Can it get that drum up to 6,000 RPM with that mighty tip speed of 137 miles an hour? Not greatly damaging Thor. Thor faster, lower, more powerful, but smoking. Jason's machine, smoking gets away, has learned to control it at speed. Goodness me. Oh, that's not smoke, that's CO2 venting. It means he won't be able to use his axe. Look at this for a fight! They're wedged on the floor of the arena! This one might go to the judges. Concussion can't move! This is a battle to the very death! Concussion can't get out of there! They're spinning! There is the button again, which means this time it's Matilda!
Oh, wedged us.
Matilda's done a sin.
Wedged.
Concussion wedged by Matilda. That means Thor can come in with that mighty axe. Slam, bam. Oh, Dead Metal in there as well. But poor Concussion. They're almost out of it because they're stuck in there. They can't drum up and up and get away. They get off. They flip Thor with the mighty power of the drum. What a turn up. What a turn up! What a battle that is! One of the best we've seen this series.
Stupid Jay.
Jason is gobsmacked. Brilliant stuff. Well, they awoke from their concussion.
Bigger brother. Only Razor stopped them last time. Behemoth getting the front bucket scoop though. Oh, into action very early on, and Bigger brother's in trouble in the CPZ. Oh, brilliant self-righting. Magnificent stuff from Ian Watts driving. What a quick flip Bigger brother has. Very deft, nippy across the arena, spinning a zero-turning circle. Over it goes again. Rights itself 96 kilos in weight, Behemoth 4 kilos heavier, with the waspish yellow and black stripes. But Bigger brother just waiting, it's time to come in with a side attack because he knows he can get in underneath Behemoth's 3-centimetre yawning ground clearance and drive Behemoth against the arena sidewalls. Is he going to go out? The press button has been released. Behemoth's in trouble now. What a great fight. This is it. Piggyback, and down you go. Oh, what a good battle that was. And Ellie and Joe Watts and Dan Ince can celebrate. Oh, the Pritchard boys and Kane Aston did well. A much better machine. If you have to ask me, this is the stronger heat. because it's got Terahertz out there with that mighty act, and it's got Vader. I like the look of Vader. Terahertz was very nearly toppled. I like the look of Barbarous too, but I'm not too sure how effective it is. Goodness me, that is metal mashing mayhem out there at the moment. Splendid action. Vader away from danger, and then out comes Shunt. In goes the axe of Terahertz. The Barbarous pole is simply churning away. Their iron ore is being ground down to a sparked pulp, I think. Or is it okay? I'm not too sure. Iron ore might have been immobilised. They're all looking on in the control pods there. You can see the iron ore team, Gilbert, Grimm and Robert and Ian Bilbo looking on with concern. There also the Terahertz boys as their axe comes into play on Barbarous too. And the force of the axe down nearly sent a 99-kilo machine. Terahertz too rocking away from the action. Iron ore's okay, and across the flame pit there. The flame pit hot enough to melt any hopeful robot war heart. There's Barbarous too spinning away. Terahertz has been formidable, I think. Iron ore too, slightly fortuitous to still be in the fight, but getting a great axe blow into Barbarous too, and the plastic shell ripped apart there. I thought it might be suspect. Barbarous too taking damage. Or Vader being counted out. I didn't see that coming, but the ref bot did. Iron ore flips Barbarous up and very nearly topples itself. Iron ore teetering and over. Can they self-right from there? Vader definitely gone. Iron ore, have they been immobilised? I wonder, can they self-right? Barbarous in trouble as well as Vader. A crash out of the arena. Finished by Matilda's flywheel. But the big question here, Iron ore, have they been immobilised? But I don't think there's anything in Barbarous either. I think they've gone too. Terahertz is coming in for the final kill. Barbarous down in the pit. Tail end up. But who went first, Barbarous or Iron ore 2? That's the question, I think, for the judges. What a fight!
Eruption, singularly one of the most impressive robots throughout this series.
Oh wow! For him, I bet straight in.
A bit panicky, but Eruption has the big self-righting mechanism. Behemoth comes in for another stab. Oh! Nearly got caught by Dead Metal. Get out of there, Behemoth. Otherwise you will be pinched and sawn to bits, Behemoth. But it's pretty impressive stuff at the moment by the Behemoth team. Eruption gathering its senses.
Keep it gentle, keep it gentle.
Eruption. What do you think? It took the judges' decision in their heat to get beyond Big Nipper in the heat semi-final.
It is very aggressive.
What a hit there on Behemoth. Behemoth is in trouble. Behemoth is flicked into the air. Huge power on that lifting. Oh, goodness, that's electrifying. Behemoth in real trouble now. Can they surf right? They fall against the tyre.
Forward.
Which means the dial goes to release a house rogue robot. It is Dead Metal and good driving as well.
Back it down until you're sure.
Away from Michael Oates in the controls of Eruption.
Ooh, Jesus, this is a good fight.
This is a really good fight again. We are seeing one of the best episodes ever of Robot Wars for me. Eruption, getting in underneath Behemoth.
Oh, he's just letting him use up the gas.
Is there any more life in Behemoth? Behemoth twisting and turning in the air like a pirouetting ballet dancer. In underneath goes Eruption again. Behemoth backs away, tries to get some room to manoeuvre and drive it on the scoop. We have fog of war. They're trying to get some sort of vantage point.
Where am I? Back, forward.
Stay off.
Behemoth, when it gets up to speed, can use that bucket scoop to its full potential, but Eruption dodged away from it again.
The scoop is not low enough, it feels like.
What a good driver, Michael Oates. What a brilliant young roboteer he is. No wonder he put off his studies at Durham University to finish his Robot Wars dream.
Save the flipper.
Behemoth backing away and still in there, fighting so very, very hard. It rolls, it hits the tyre. Eruption senses they're on top now. And Behemoth is in trouble. Oh, roll across the arena, and into the Tilda territory.
Oh, that was amazing.
Roly-poly Behemoth, and Eruption mean and merciless Michael Oates. Up into the air, can he get them out of the arena? Can he get them out?
Got him the next time, Lucky. No, he's on the right angle.
It would be the coup de grace. It'll be horrible for Behemoth. Stay in there, Behemoth, go on.
Back, centre of the arena, Ant. Go to the centre of the arena.
Is there any mobility left in Behemoth? Yes, there is, sir. Still in there fighting, but Eruption here, really on top now. Oh!
So determined to get him out.
Desperate to get him out.
Come on.
Look at the battles they've come through, and they're trying to get it out.
Oh, no.
They can't lift it out. It's a huge, great thing there, but they're going to have another go. Cease is called. What a sensational bout again. They square up, they face each other. What a battle that was.
Two robots survive this battle to go through to the second round. Major Tom's lost his head straight away. Diabolus was flipped too. Diabolus is okay. It can run both ways up, but it's lost its disc. Carnage already in the war zone, and Major Tom out! Gone! Hit by the tidal wave, the tsunami, and they went. Diabolus in all sorts of problems. Look, the roof has caved in on Diabolus' world, and Tsunami gets another flip in. It's all over.
Cease.
2 out, 2 through.
Fascinating. Oh, and look, Thor has the entanglement device on the side and flips over. CO2 now fully restored. Repairs have been made. Hammer against drum spinner.
Oh, wow.
He needs to entangle that drum spinner. I think Thor is on top. Oh, off the floor flipper. So it means he needs to use expend CO2 to self-right.
Uh-oh. It's gone flying.
They only have so many hits in that axe. He looks resigned there, Jason. Is the weaponry working now on Thor? Magnetar's on top. You can hear the whir of the drum. Watch out, Thor. Oh my goodness me.
Oh, man. Oh, that was...
That is wham bam. Thank you, man. What a hit that was by Magnetar. The CO2's all over the arena floor. You are out.
Wow. That is amazing.
Magnetar. Well, we know it has the power. We now know it has the control. We now know it has a place in the grand final.
Great bit of fighting.
Savage. Firestorm against the bi-wedge, which has the more obvious weapon. There it is. The axe coming down. And again, Firestorm 2, though, has the flipper. And over onto its side goes Dominator 2. Can they right themselves? Very impressively done. Very quickly done. You can see the new tyres on Dominator 2. And again, down comes the axe. Look at the blade. Oh, lifting, plucking at the powerful flipping arm of Firestorm 2. Fought in Series 2, fought in Series 3. They got knocked out by Chaos 2. The Durham boys, they were at Edinburgh University together. And up against Dominator 2. They now come back in on the attack. Trying to get in underneath Dominator. There they are, Graham and Alex, you saw from behind. Dominator 2 now on the attack, chasing them down across the arena floor. They get up to 20 miles an hour, Dominator 2. Peter Halloway, the project manager for the team, the driver, the T-boy also, he said so. Paul Tolliday is controlling the weapon, and the crowd make their intentions clear. They want the Firestorm boys into the pit, but they escaped. See a vent of steam rising from the arena floor there in the background, and Dominator 2 upended. Comes crashing down. That's where Firestorm 2 could have done, perhaps with an axe-type weapon, to get in on the vulnerable underbelly of Dominator 2. Only has the flipper. Scarred Firestorm badly as well, but always aggressive. Again, Dominator 2 flipped up. This first semi-final has been markedly close. Really has been highlighted by some very tense close battles, and this is another one, and I'm sure it'll go to the judges unless Dominator 2 can free themselves here from the arena floor, and the red bot comes in. Dominator 2 are there, mobilised. Firestorm 2 grinds. Great.
Cease.
And Dominator 2 may have just got away at the end to take it to a judge's decision. Only just, though.